So as you guys know, I do like to cover HomePod a lot on this channel, and I don't know why I do, I guess I love to talk about the HomePod. But today's news article and report is probably going to be one of the weirdest stories that I think I've covered on this channel to date. And if you don't believe me, stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, what's up everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about something very strange. Today's video, we're going to cover futuristic patents that Apple has filed for, and they're reportedly going to use this in HomePod? Well, we're going to explain this scenario and break it down. So, according to this article from Mac Rumors, apparently Apple has filed 2 patents featuring support for 3D hand gestures, Face ID, and more. So according to the breakdown, it says here, quote, gesture describes include force gestures and unlock gestures. A force gesture enables the user to engage of an inactive non-tactical 3D user interface. An unlock gesture enables the user to engage a locked non-tactical 3D user interface as pressing a specific sequence of keys unlock a locked cellular phone. In some embodiments, a non-tactical 3D user interface conveys visual feedback so the user is performing to the focus and unlock gestures. Examples of unlock gestures include a up gesture, a sequence of 2 sequential wave gestures, a sequence of 2 sequential push gestures, and details of more. So basically what this means is it's pretty much going to use force gestures for when somebody wants to interact with the speaker and trying to get it to awake. And then it goes into detail saying that unlocking the phone, the HomePod may be going under biometric authentication of personal requests such as Face ID. Now keep in mind, this is not referring to HomePod, although it does refer as a voice-active controlled assistant device, such as a countertop speaker, so HomePod. Now, why did I say this was the weirdest news that I've covered? Well, it's the weirdest news I've covered because I don't see how HomePod can take Face ID and force gestures in what it's designed. Now, force gestures is actually not bad at all, I'll give it that. But let's talk about Face ID. Face ID is not something that I would associate HomePod with unless it was like a tablet like this, like the iPad. If it had basically a stand where the speakers like Amazon Show or Google Home Hub or things like that with the Google Home, whatever it's called, if they have something like that, then I'd be like, alright, that makes more sense. You can use Face ID on that, and it has a little iOS, you can use music, Safari, things like that. But they're saying it'll be in this design of HomePod with the little 360 degree, and I really can't see that. I'm sorry, I just can't see that. And to be fair, I like the idea that they're trying to incorporate new things to make HomePod better for the price point. I just don't see this playing out. And to everybody out there that's saying, oh, we want open Bluetooth, we want an auxiliary cord, well, too fucking bad because it doesn't look like Apple's listening. But again, these are not confirmed. These are just patents that they filed, and these are in no way, shape, or form going to be 100% true or accurate, because even though Apple may file for these patents, they may not put them in their devices right away. It may take a long time. So bear that in mind. But the idea that they're going to try to put Face ID into a home speaker, just let that ring through your head for a second. You just want to use your speaker to listen to music, to just talk to it, make it do things, and even when you try to do it, it's going to tell you, please unlock your smart speaker. Doesn't make any sense to me. Now, if it is going to be used in a different type, like for example, as I said, if it has a little screen display with the speakers, that would make more sense for a Face ID. Now, the force gestures, I didn't focus too much because I could actually see that playing out because they use that kind of stuff according to this, like in Xbox with kinetic motion sensors. Like if you ever played an Xbox with the Kinect, I used to have it, and that's pretty much how it is, and that's actually not bad at all. So I can see Apple kind of pulling that off, but I really can't see this whole Face ID on a HomePod. I'm sorry, that just sounds too weird, and that's why I said the story was going to take a weird turn. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, I like the idea that they're trying to make new things and try to be innovative in somehow, but you can't be innovative with a speaker that's 360 degrees and doesn't even have a screen at the top. It's just a little panel of plastic, glass, whatever it is, that just shows LEDs. And I'm sorry, Face ID on a HomePod, I can't see it. But if they do it on something like a version of HomePod with a little screen, that's a different story. But that's all I gotta say about this. I just wanted to cover this because I was going to take a break and I was going to hold off, but everyone was saying, you know what, just get it over with. And I was like, what the hell? So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, what do you think of these rumors and patents? I'll leave the link in the description. And as always, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I will link all my HomePod videos so you can follow what I've been covering if you want to check any of them out. Thanks for watching and peace.
No, I can't be responsible. It ain't my fault.